Hi, I'm Patricia Goodman of patriciagoodman.com, and I'd like to thank you for stopping by to watch this video. This is part 6 in my video series, What Are You Doing with the Rest of Your Life? Now, thus far in the video series, we've talked about the 5 business options available to you as an entrepreneur. We've talked about how to conduct market research for the business idea that you're interested in. And we've also talked about how to define exactly what you'd like your business to be. So now that you have a viable business idea identified, it's necessary to determine how qualified you are to move forward with it. And to do that, we need to identify your skills. Now, there are 4 core areas associated with every business. And depending on the business opportunity you're looking at, some will be more and others will be less important to you. But key to your success is identifying what skills you have versus what skills you do not have. And not having a skill is not a deal breaker. It simply means you either need to learn how to acquire that skill, or you need to understand who can support you in the area in which you may be weak. So the 4 core business areas that we're going to be looking at are marketing and sales, financial management, operations, and human resources. These are the business areas that every successful business has. And what we need to understand is how your skills match up against these 4 core areas. Now, when we look at your skills, we can classify them into 3 different areas. You have job-related skills, you have transferable skills, and you also have self-management skills. So let's look at each of these in a little bit more detail. And to do that, I prepared a PowerPoint presentation that we can walk through. So let's go to that right now. Let's start to identify your skills. First, we'll start with the job-related category. Now, these are the abilities acquired during your working life, and they include such things as people skills. So the skills you've developed from interacting with coworkers or customers or suppliers, skills developed through, say, sales and service or marketing, teamwork or management. Next are your number or data skills. And these skills result from your work with surveys or financial information, maybe sales projections or market research, budgets or money handling, production numbers or inventory control, possibly timekeeping. Everything in business is measured, so you have acquired some data skills over the course of your working life. Next are technical skills, and this includes the abilities you've acquired working with computers, software, machines, or other types of equipment. And finally, we have conceptual skills. That includes the ideas you've developed and implemented, maybe to make a project or a job easier or more efficient or more profitable. So think about these skills and the examples I've mentioned and make a list of all the job-related skills you've acquired thus far. The next skills we'll look at are your transferable skills. Now, these are the abilities developed that can be applied to really any type of work. They include such things as your communication skills, your writing ability, listening ability, speaking, and telephone etiquette. Organizational skills, say gathering information, record keeping, or training. And finally, financial skills, the ability to understand reports or financial analysis, handling of money, or estimating. Now, make a list of all the transferable skills that you've acquired thus far. Finally, we're going to look at self-management skills. These are the abilities, practices, and principles you employ to accomplish your tasks. They would include things such as honesty, integrity, being a self-starter, being conscientious, being adaptable, responsible, energetic. Now, make a list of all the self-management skills you have developed thus far. Now, drawing upon these skills, if we go back to the 4 areas required in every business, and those were marketing and sales, financial management, operations, and human resources, there are a few questions we need to ask and answer. Question number 1. What type of marketing will you implement to reach your customers? Question number 2, what is the number and dollar amount of sales needed for a successful year? Question number 3, what tools will be used to record and manage the revenue and expenses of your business? Question number 4, identify the expense categories and the overall dollar amount of expenses targeted for your first year. Question number 5, what are the key elements defined in your operations manual? And question number 6, what is included in your human resources manual? If you are looking at starting a business, buying a business, or buying a franchise, the answers to these questions are very detailed. In the franchise environment, the franchisor would help you develop a marketing plan, provide you with an operations manual, suggest the systems to use for financial management, and provide you with the human resources policy to follow. If you are buying a business, part of your due diligence will be reviewing how these core areas have been managed, what practices are in place, and are they acceptable to you, or do they require modification? If you are starting a business, you need to develop all of this information on your own. However, there are resources available to help you. But in each scenario, you need to understand where you need support, identify who can provide that support, and evaluate how much it will cost you to have everything completed. If you are considering doing a consulting or web-based business, that is a one-man operation, you still need to identify all 4 components. However, it is easier because you are looking at only managing yourself. Because it can be a lengthy process to assess your qualifications, it is a good idea to put together a summary so you have something you can easily refer to. Now, that summary should include, first of all, your mission statement as to why you are starting your business. Secondly, include the skills that you are bringing to the business. Third, identify the areas where you need additional support. And fourth, identify the resources that you have available to you. Now, in the next video, I'll discuss identifying challenges that are facing you, as well as look at how you can start developing an action plan. So I hope you found this video helpful. I've enjoyed speaking with you. I'm Patricia Goodman. Take care.